Hi boys and girls, this is lesson number 2 for our distance learning. And lesson number 2 is find 5 things around your house that you can trace and turn into something else. So I looked around and I found a few things. This is just a little dish that I made in one of my art classes, and my husband and I put our vitamins in it, and a little measuring cup. Here's a little paper clippy thing, a little bottle of scope, and some scissors. So I thought I was ordering a great big bottle of scope, and instead I got this little bitty bottle of scope. So anyway, I thought it would be fun to use that to draw. So what you need is a piece of paper. Now, if you haven't picked up your bag yet, and you don't have paper from that, or if you're not going to be able to get it, and you don't have any paper at home, ask your parents for some things that you can use. This is an advertisement that came in the mail. Perfectly beautiful piece of white paper. Here is an envelope that I've used to do some folding for some origami. So it doesn't really matter. Just find a piece of paper that your parents say that it's okay that you can draw on, okay? And then we're going to trace these items, and then you can either combine them all and turn them into one thing, or you can combine a couple of them, or you can make each thing something different. But what we're going to do is we're going to trace these items. Any items that you find that look interesting to you, we're going to trace them with a pencil and then turn them into something else that would be fun to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with this little measuring cup here, and I'm going to just trace around it. I'm holding it still with one hand and using my pencil to go around it with the other hand. If you need somebody to help you, ask somebody if they can help you. And it got off a little bit there. It wasn't exactly straight. That's okay. I'm going to turn this into something cool. So now I have this kind of a circle. I would say that this is definitely an organic shape. What do you think? It is not a circle because it has this little thing on it right here. So I would call that an organic shape. So then I think I might, I could just add this. I think I'm going to just trace the top of this piece right on the top of that organic shape and create another organic shape there. Oh, I'm kind of liking that. So now I'm kind of looking like a duck bill there. I don't know. Now I think I'm going to turn this, before I trace anything else, I have an idea about what I want to do with this. I think I want to create a little alien creature, because this sort of looks like maybe something that could be an antenna or something. So I'm going to, I don't think I'm even going to give him a body. I think this will be his head and body all in one here. And I'm going to give him some legs and arms. Now, I want to show you something kind of cool that you can do with legs and arms to make them look like they're moving in different directions. So I'm just going to make a line. I'm going to make this really long. I'm going to angle them out a little bit. And I'm going to kind of make sort of an oval right there on that one, okay? Then I'm going to make another leg that matches that, but instead of making an oval, I'm just going to make a curved line right there like that, okay? So now I have a leg and a leg. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my arms. I'm going to make an arm going this way, and I'm going to make kind of an oval there at the end of that line. Kind of looks like a megaphone that cheerleaders use, doesn't it? And then I think I'll just make this one go down this direction. And I'm just going to put a curve on that one, okay? So now here is the cool thing that I'm going to do, that I want to show you. I think I'll turn it this way. It might help you see it. So do you see how this curves this way? I'm just going to come and make some curved lines following that same curve. Those are going down because this curve goes down, so I'm making that curve go down. I'm going to make them a little bit closer together as I get closer here. And then this line is curving up, so I'm going to follow that same curve. And I'm going to, that's not exactly following the curve, is it? I'm going to keep on going up. For some reason, it's a little harder for me when I'm drawing it upside down, even though all I'm doing is some simple little lines. Make this a little bit closer. Okay, does it look like those legs are going, like this one is forward and this one is back? Cool, huh? So now I'm going to do the same thing on the arms. I'm going to follow this. I think I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to follow this curve. I'm just going the same direction. Boys and girls, I hope that you are using this crazy time in our lives to do some fun things. I hope that you're reading some good books, playing some games, getting some exercise, spending time with your family. I've been hearing lots and lots of stories about people doing wonderful things for each other. It warms my heart. Even though these times are really crazy, it's still really nice to be doing things for other people. How about that? Does it look like this arm is coming forward and this one is going back? This leg is forward and that one back? Pretty cool just by making those curved lines, isn't it? All right, so now this is looking like a lemon to me when I'm looking at it this way. I don't know, I'm gonna have to work on this a little bit more and figure out what I wanna do, but I definitely have some kind of a creature that is moving. Do you see it? How easy that was to do? You know what else I can do? I can make some curves right here that follow that and make it sort of look like that's hollow. And then maybe put a little shading right there, just with the edge of my pencil, shade that a little bit. And does it kind of look like that's a tube now that you can see into it? And if I do the same thing here with my hand there, see, does it look like it's hollow there now? Kind of cool trick, isn't it? Artists have so many very, very cool techniques that they can use to do all kinds of things to make them look more realistic. These are contour lines, and those contour lines go around things that are round like this so that you can see that it's round and it doesn't look so flat. It makes it look a little bit more 3D. And then I might give him a giant eye, or maybe I'll make this his head and this his body. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to think about it for a little while. But what I want you to do is find your objects, a piece of paper and something to write with, and trace them and use your imagination. What can you do? How can you turn whatever it was that you drew into something totally different? I want you to have fun with it and get your family involved. Have them do the same thing. Have them trace objects, maybe the same ones you did, and don't look at each other's work and see what kind of different things you guys can come up with. Use your imagination and do some really cool things with it, okay? I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.